want to keep our head right over our stem. A lot of times with like drops and stuff, people are gonna like exaggerate this, like throw yourself back. You really don't need to throw yourself back that much on our intermediate terrain. Just keeping your head at the stem is perfect. And with your heels down, that kind of helps you push your body back so you're not getting in front of the handlebars. You're not necessarily keeping yourself back with your arms, you're keeping yourself back with your legs. Now, when we ride, we want room in between the bike and our knees. That way we can be moving the bike underneath our body. Is that all stuff we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay. So it sounds like you guys have some really great habits already. Let's talk a little bit about jumping. When we're standing on the ground and we want to jump, we do this movement where we flex our legs and we extend and pop off the ground. And then when we land, we bend our knees. It's just how we jump off the ground on our feet. Now when we're jumping on our bike, we're gonna use that same movement. We're gonna bend our legs and pop off the lip with our legs. So the belly of the jump right here, there's like a nice little transition. We're going to push into our suspension. We want to feel weight in our feet pushing in. We want that back shock to compress. As we extend off the lip, we are de-weighting the bike. That back shock is going to expand and it's going to pop us and give us some air. Now it's like a little stand up, and then you want to spot your landing and let your knees cushion yourself as you fall. Hello, it's one of our amazing patrollers. So our elbows, we want to have our elbows up. We don't want to have lazy elbows. That's going to give us more control moving the bike back and forth. If we're here, we get into this. When we're here, it's more of a lean. We're turning our bars less and leaning our bike to turn more.
Okay.
How are you guys on berms?
Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't really take berms to where like I'm completely on the side. But I do kind of turn the bike into the berm, kind of stay like center of gravity, I guess.
So when we have a berm, one thing we really like to teach, enter high and exit low. If we enter low and we're not leaning our bike, there is a great chance we can fly off the end of the berm. I know for myself when I was learning this stuff, I made that mistake. So it's a lean. We want to push our bottom arm down and lift up our outside elbow and let that bike lean through the berm. Now,
so sorry, you said lift up outside elbow?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when we're turning this way, this elbow's up, and just like when we're jumping, how we compress and extend in that berm, we get in it, we want to compress into it and use our shock to rebound out of that berm faster than we entered.
Oh, okay.
So you're using your suspension everywhere all the time.
Okay.
Did you guys have any questions about anything we talked about?
It kind of feels like what they say about, preloading.
Yeah.
Yeah, into a berm, and then same thing with a jump. As far as like drops go, when we rode here, the drops here aren't like, you don't need to like exaggerate like you said, or jump. Some people do a little jump right at the end, hop or whatever. So I think drops are kind of our main, my main focus. Berms and like jumps. I'm not.
Jumps, yeah.
But I'm clipless, so I don't want to like. Do like the crazy go across the bar.
Yeah.
So I just want to be able to go up without being.
Clipless is totally chill for bike park.
Is
There's
it?
a lot of like pro downhill racers that go clipless.
Okay, yeah, I'm just old school like that.
Yeah. I prefer flats just because I'm clumsy and I ride a big bike, and if I stop and I don't clip out, I'll fall over. I like flats a lot.
Yeah, a clip is good for climbing. I feel like it gives me a little bit more power, but but just focusing on like timing, preloading, and getting the feel of being in the air. I mean, that's not something that I'm not used to. So being able to control and not go dead sailor.
Yeah.
So speed versus pop is a huge thing too with clearing jumps.
Mhm.
Have you guys ever heard about that?
No.
No.
So part of clearing all our jumps is being able to hit our berms really fast and correctly. If you are struggling with the berms, there's no way you're gonna have speed to clear a jump, you know?
Okay.
So a big part of it is getting off of our brakes and leaning our bike and pushing and just trusting ourselves through that berm. And a lot of it is a fear thing, and it might take you a day, it might take you a week, it might take you months to get over the fear of letting go of your brakes, trusting yourself on your lean. And that's something that's going to happen with practice. For me, I practice a ton. Last year I didn't miss a single day. The year before I missed one.
Oh, wow.
You will get out of this what you put into it. If you bike once a month or once every 2 months, you're probably not going to get rid of that fear of speed. You got to be consistent and put in the work. If you guys got local trails, you could even start building yourself some berms and rollers and stuff to practice on at home. I don't know if you guys are handy, if you guys are able to make a little wooden drop for yourselves at home.
I can't make a gingerbread house.
There's companies that even sell little ramps you can put in here. But like, you can buy little ramps and little setups, but
my gingerbread house. But yeah, you're getting more familiar. We want to just get that feel, capture that. We want to be able to goal today is to capture that feel and conquer that mental hurdle, you know, of like, hey, we're in the air, we know what it's like to land, and not fear like that question mark blank out like when you're in the air, you know.
Okay.
So I mean, if we could do that, we would consider our day a success.
We got 4 parts of our jump. Our approach, which is, in my opinion, the most important part. If your approach is off,
Abort.
Abort, don't full send. If you're approaching and things are sketchy, slow down, get it next lap. It's not worth getting hurt out here. The consequences on a mountain bike fall can be very, very great. So approach, I'd say, most important thing. Nice, straight, center approach, looking at the lip, knowing where you want to hit it. And also knowing what's behind that jump. Get to know the terrain. I don't like to hit something fast unless I know exactly what the jump looks like on the takeoff, in the landing, what's behind it. If I want to hit something fast, before I'll drop, I'll watch the person drop before me. I'll see how fast they're going. If they're going slower, I'm going to give them a ton of space before I go. If they're going really fast, I know I can drop and I'm not going to catch up to them. So just timing your stuff where you're not going to run into a slower rider. If you're trying to hit a jump super fast and there's a kid going slow, you got to let that kid hit the jump. We don't pass on single track. We let the person in front of us, we go rider, let them know we're back there. When they're comfortable, we let them pull over, and then we keep going. So if you do want to hit stuff fast, there's spots where you can stop, time your drop, so you don't get into that situation. There's only so many laps in a day you can take. So I know I don't like my laps getting ruined, so I always time my stuff really good. But just being respectful to other people, especially when you're working on a faster thing you want to get down, it's up to you to kind of time your drop.
So like, for example, I know you were talking about on jumps, how you got the regular jump, right? Where you're able to preload and kind of just unload the bike once you're coming off the lip. But like, what about on those like really small like rollers that you can technically jump? Because that's what I went dead sailor on and fell.
It's the same movement. Even if there's not a harsh lip, you can still compress and pop. You can do that on the flat ground. I mean, we can try that on the connector a little bit. Compressing and popping. And it's the same jump.
Some guys and girls can get some crazy air off of a little like bump. You know, so I mean, that's possible, right?
How do you avoid going to the side?
Elbows. If your elbows are down, your bars get here, shoulders back, chest out, core tight. So you're almost kind of sticking your butt out and you're firm. Your muscles are firm. If you are not flexed, it is so easy to just collapse and fold.
Oh, I see.
So
you're probably tired then.
I think so. That was like the second and last run of the day.
And absolutely, more tired you are, that's when the biggest injuries happen. So
I'll start rolling those.
Yeah, do you mind if I show you like a 1.09 second video?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. No, that way she could dissect and analyze
sure.
it, you know.
Yeah, because I saw, you know, he was in front of me and he took the jump and he cleared it, the little roller actually.
Little roller.
But then when I went, I did compress, but I don't remember like if I let go or if I went too high and like extended too far, or where my elbows were. I wasn't paying attention.
So part of the extension is lifting up with your bars. If you are heavy in your bars and you extend, it's something called, your bike does something that's like a buck. So your front end can come down early and your back end pops off the lip. And that's a very scary feeling, and that's a very common...
bucked off of it,
yeah, that's a common way people go
so
over the
pull
bars.
up instead of kind of staying
Do they,
like that.
Yeah.
I hear they say when you're in the air, don't pull your handlebar into you, or
You don't want to pull it
keep the
into
distance
you.
same.
I do a pull up.
You do pull up? That's
Yeah.
okay? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, because so when I took the roller, I really did feel my back tires start going like this, and when I landed, it was like literally a millisecond that I was in the air. But like when I landed, it washed me out. I went to the right.
So your hips, that's how you do a whip. It's your hips are throwing the back end of your bike out. So if your hips aren't centered and you're trying to do a straight air and you throw your hip out, that back end is gonna whip out on you. So if you want a straight air, it's those shoulders, hips, heels, like everything's in a line. Okay. If your body tweaks, that bike will tweak with you.
Okay.
These mountain bikes, I know mine weighs like 29 pounds. They're very, very light.
Yeah.
They will move with any micro movement you move.
Okay.
Yeah, I think mine the last time.
Thank you. Orange County, like Whiting Ranch, the Fullerton Loop, Carbon Canyon, Santiago Oaks,
How's the dirt?
Rocket. It's
Is
like
it
gravel.
loose?
It's looser, I think, than this. Yeah. Well,
it varies. It's pretty compact.
It's compact.
And then it can get loose, but yeah, I mean, in general, it's pretty compact. It's like drier.
So we definitely have some very loose little patches out.
Yeah.
So just make sure we're reading the dirt, being aware. Our connector right now is kind of funky compared to last year.
Okay. So here's him. Oh, we have Sky Park too, but this is that 1 minute video. Let me get it so you can. So that's me in front.
Nice.
You know where this is.
Yeah, this is
before the berms. Yeah. And that's, these are the little hops. This first one's okay.
Ooh. Yeah. We got here.
Yeah. So that's. And then there's a reverse angle here. Because I searched.
Oh, is that the POV?
Yeah, the POV. That's a POV. And then this is him in the back.
Man, you have those ready, dude. That was fast.
So could you see what he had in there? Yeah. And that's it. That's him. So.
Oh, and just a heads up, the snake on turtle, they just built it.
Okay.
It is powdery.
Okay, so you
One
just
of our instructors
wipe
went
out
down in it yesterday.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Upper turtle isn't open right now, but
Okay.
blue steel to turtle is.
Okay. So that's what happened. Don't know what. So what did he do wrong?
There was a lot of, you said this.
Yeah. Also, you like cleared and you landed in the flats, and at that point, that's when your bars started to shake. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
What I would assume is you landed in the flats, you got a little more air than you were expecting, maybe had a little too much weight in our bars, which brought us here. But I couldn't see your tail too much, and it did happen so fast. Your tail could have with your tail to the side, as long as your bars are straight, you'll ride out from it.
Oh. That's happened to me a couple of times at the Fullerton Loop where I went down and my tail whipped out but then I just held it straight and it corrected itself. And that's when you were like, oh.
So you were firm on your handlebars.
Yeah, I was firm on. I kept the handlebars straight, and it just kind of went like that. And I was like, oh my! I could have wiped out if I slacked the front, I guess. But the front.
So you'll see if you ever watch Cade, one of the pro guys that rides for Trek. He does like the prettiest whips in the world. He'll go so sideways.
Yeah.
And when he lands, his tail will still be out, but he gets his bars straight, and you'll see.
Bro.
He wears clear goggles a lot, and he's like one of the best examples. When you watch him jump, his.
Hello?
Oh, sorry. Here.
Hello?
Kay.
Oh, hi Terry. Good, thank you.
It's probably one of his big clients. Sorry.
Awesome. I'll tell my wife to go in and if she likes it, then yeah, she'll just pick it up. Or can I give you my card information? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Thanks.
You work here?
I do.
What's a good hiking trail besides that one?
Perfect.
Hey, Terry just called me. They got your chain in, so go take.
I don't like saying point your toes down when you jump, but when you jump your heels down, you're gonna do this jumping movement where your toe does kind of pull your pedal up.
Okay.
So it's just the same movement jumping off the ground. And then when you're in gnarly terrain, those ankles can work with your whole body and your suspension, absorbing some of that shock.
Okay.
Where if we're here, we're kind of locked out.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
All right.
All right.
So you want to see our mad non-skills?
You want to go second so you can catch it on video?
I'll go second. You go
Yeah,
first.
so you can catch her on video.
Are we following you, or what's the protocol here?
I kind of would like to see you guys ride on the connector.
Okay. All right.
Don't try to impress me and go super fast. Check it out. It's different. And there is some like trail work going on.
No guarantees.
So
So
just,
we're gonna do blue steel first?
if you guys want to do blue steel first, absolutely.
Or
Okay.
what connector were you talking about? Oh, here.
This connector that takes us to
Oh,
the top of the trail.
Got it. I thought
Okay.
I thought you were talking about the bridge. The
Oh.
connector. Wait, I'm like, oh, okay.
You're totally right. We have a ton of connectors here.
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, we're gonna go blue steel or going green?
Going green.
Going green. You're going to go green. So you want to go first? I'll get you.
All right. So I'm gonna have you guys take the connector. I'm gonna kind of watch you, and then before we drop on going green,
Okay.
I'm just gonna chat for a second.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
For green trail. If you guys see a good spot to stop, we can stop and talk in a couple spots.
Okay. All right.
That'll work. Just so we can kind of like hone our skills as we go on.
Yeah, and warm up, I sort of. Okay. Okay.
On our berms,
Yeah.
we don't want to go necessarily straight. We don't want to like lean away from it. We want to be kind of here. This elbow's going to be up and then pushing into the bike.
Okay.
A lot of times it feels like your elbows are really, really high up, but then they're not. So don't. I'll let you know if your elbows are up too high.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Got it.
All right. I'll follow you.
But like loose arms on that bike underneath your body, knees out.
Do you want me to go first so she can? Do you want me to go first so she can see you, or?
Whichever. Whichever.
Because you were behind me. Were you able to see him, or do you want to switch?
Not as well as you.
Okay, so-
but I can watch both of you guys if you're close together.
Okay. All right, so we're going green.
You can go first, and when we stop, maybe we can just switch to C.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Sounds good. All right. Can I get my shoot? I'm so like tourist right now. Like I want to get my rear camera up and forgot about it. Oh well. Let's go do the next one. All right.
dude?
Oh yeah. My legs are burning though.
Yeah.
The thing is,
All right. So I was watching you that time. I love how you were riding. I did notice we were sitting sometimes.
Yeah, my legs are killing me.
I was like,
I also noticed sometimes our knees are really low. So when we're really flexed and low, it makes our thighs burn a lot more. When we're in a chill section and we don't need to be so aggressive, instead of sitting, just extend. Stretch your legs and arms out by getting taller. That way, if you do come around a corner and there's a rocky section, we're back into attack position.
Okay.
Sitting is not a good habit.
Yeah.
What I think would be good for you is when we get tired and need to sit, is pulling over, taking a little break, and then getting back and working on those good habits.
Okay.
But like if it's chill, we don't have to be so low and aggressive. We can extend and chill a little bit.
Okay.
You guys are riding at a great speed. You guys are going to be able to jump today. I know it for sure.
you think? Okay.
I'm not even worried about that. I would like us to start practicing doing little bunny hops on this trail.
Bunny hops.
So one other thing I saw that you were doing, when you have your jump, you are kind of sucking your legs up at the lip, which takes away all your pop. So it's an extend off the lip. It's you're doing the flexion, which is good. It's just a little off on timing.
Okay.
So we gotta make sure we're flexed, and by the time we get to the top of that lip, or even the top of the roller where we want to take off. Now we don't want to take off on the flat part on the top of the roller, we want to take off on the transition part still. But just a little compression, and we gotta pop with our legs. Just doing like little poppies is a great thing to practice. Are you guys able to do that when you're riding?
I think
We try, but we don't know if we do or not.
If you guys want me to go in front, there's a lot of great little rocks. There's so many spots on this trail
Okay.
where you can just,
Try.
like that little rock in the ground.
Yeah. I saw some on the way. I'm like, oh, don't know where.
All those little rollers,
Yeah.
every little rock you see,
Yeah.
start jumping off of it.
Yeah.
That's how you're gonna nail that timing. In my opinion, it's a lot easier to work on your timing on little stuff that's not as big consequence.
Right.
But just getting like little airs. Right up here, there's a rock on the left side.
Yeah.
It's perfect for giving a little compression in a jump.
Okay.
And you can treat it like a drop. Like on a drop, we're still de-weighting our bike. That compression and extension, not only does it pop us, it takes the weight off our bike. If our bike is weighted, when it comes off a drop, it's gonna be like one of those videos where it's like dunk dunk and the person flies over the bars.
Yeah.
So you gotta jump, because that takes the weight off the bike and lets the bike get over the gap and into the landing.
And extend, and the suspension expands, right?
Yeah.
That gives you room. Okay. All right. So you want to? So what are we doing? You're going first, or
If you guys would like, I can go in front for a little bit just to kind of show you guys how I'm picking spots.
Okay.
And just doing a little jump. It's not about getting 6 feet of air right now. It's
Okay.
just about getting our tires off the ground.
Okay. And then you're gonna stop, and then we're gonna go in front and try.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. That sounds good.
I'll probably stop just a couple turns ahead. I just want to kind of show you guys how I'm picking different things and practicing my little jumps.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I was squatting way too much. I felt it almost immediately.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a green trail. There's a lot of really mild sections. So when you see something mild in front of you, just stretch out. Here, I'll kind of show you guys my body position. When I'm cruising and it's not super hard, I'm just here. My legs aren't flexed, I'm chilling. And then when I do see something harder, I get aggressive. But then I chill.
Okay.
But it's super common when if you do get a little nervous or something, it's very common to get low, because that kind of brings your center of gravity down, and it's.
Yeah.
You get the,
I feel like it's human.
Yeah.
yeah, you just that mental fear. Like you just kind of.
We got the same one.
All
Yours is
right.
new.
Where'd you get yours? Where'd you pull yours from? Oh, you had a case.
Yeah.
Oh.
These are my favorite water bottles on the planet.
Mm-hmm.
I love them.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's got the cap on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because my water bottle holder's on the down tube. It gets a bunch of junk.
Oh, get one of these, dude.
These are the best, the Camelback ones.
Oh, it's Camelback?
Yeah.
It's the only water bottle I'll use. That's why
Really?
I'm so worn out.
Yeah.
I have a ton, but
I have a white one too, and
Something to link to.
they're good. Yeah, they're cool. And they're not that pricey either.
I think mine was like
20.
30.
Yeah, 20, 30 bucks, 30 bucks.
It's
Yeah,
worth it.
yeah, totally worth it. Yeah.
You.
So when we go, we want to like notify people, like saying, make a little sound up, woo, like here, whoa, like just so that's the etiquette,
You
right?
can say rider if you come up on someone slower.
Yeah.
You can give them a you. Just let them know you're there. You
Yeah.
can say, hey, buddy, I'm behind you.
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah. I like space. I like to give people front and back space. I just.
Especially on like green and intermediate trails, you definitely want to always give it right away to the slower rider. You never know if it's somebody's first time on a bike.
Yeah.
They could have a disability or something, so it's just good ethics.
Yep. Yeah.
Let people pull over where they're comfortable.
Common
I've been
courtesy.
teaching out here with like kids and women and stuff, and people will like try to pass on the trail and then they fall and get hurt, and it's like you're making it a bad experience for people that are trying to get into our sport. New people in this sport is important to keep the sport going. If people don't want us to keep getting into this, it dies off. So
Yeah.
happy you guys are here.
Oh well, we appreciate you showing us. You know, this is, we want to be safe, you know, and so that's and courteous and the
And
right
I
way.
love you guys are padded up. That's the way to do it.
You're falling too much.
Yeah. You got those here.
Oh yeah, I did. I actually got these after I fell on turtle, and I scraped all of this up. That's when I got the pad.
Hello.
Thermia and an avalanche. Anatomy and physiology. Humans evolved in tropical climates.
What'd you say?
I said, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
They're running the chairlifts, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude. Did you pedal up?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What do you do here?
Temperatures 36.1
Teach-
to 37.2
Oh, okay.
degrees Celsius.
I do hill
97 to
safety and ski
99
patrol.
degrees Fahrenheit.
In the summer or winter?
Winter.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I was like, I didn't know we had hill safety in
0.6
the
degrees
summer. It
Fahrenheit.
would be cool if we did though, man. We need it.
Internal temperature decreases.
Oh, this ski
Sensors
patrol. I mean, the ski
located
patrol is still
body sensing
managing
the
the
brain.
hill.
In
Burn.
response,
Yeah.
Anyways, have a good day.
That's the thing. Stay active. Oh, you want me to go behind her so
Yeah,
I get her?
go
All right.
behind
Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right.
Everybody strapped in, ready
Yeah,
to go?
strapped in.
Alright.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I saw that. I did. I got some air in that one side, that one drop. Felt like I almost went over the handlebars. Yeah.
We can go through all this.
Okay. Come on. I felt like I was gonna go over.
All right, think about those elbows.
A wood piece.
Shorter bars, but for downhill, they run super wide bars.
What are yours? 680?
I think they're 720.
720? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how wide these are. You know what
You're very tall and long, and I feel like it might be easier to get your elbows up if you just were a little bit wider.
got it.
Because when your bars are tight,
You're
it's like
this.
you get into this.
I think
But I mean, if you guys are mostly cross country, I wouldn't switch it.
I think
Yeah,
mine are
yeah.
722 maybe.
One thing that was happening on the way down is I was trying to take it slower because I feel like when I stand up to give my legs a break, I feel like I'm so high up. I mean, I'm not super tall, but I feel like I'm pretty high up where like I'm freaked out about
What size bike is that?
large thing.
It's a little. It might just be a little small for you.
Not for carbon, bro.
I know
I'm just gonna
if
have to buy
I
a new one.
am on a little bike, I do feel big on it. I like very big enduros.
Yeah.
If you can't tell.
Caesar has his bike. The
Oh, the
Slash.
same one?
No, the 2022.
This
Green,
is
the green
the
one.
2020 Slash.
He has a green one. It's like an iridescent green one.
I got this and I think about getting a new bike sometimes, but I love it so much and I don't like any of the new frames, so I just keep it.
You're used to it. Yeah, it's good.
But yeah, I
That's good.
feel uncomfortable if I'm on something where I feel too big for the bike. I like a really big platform and it feels more stable. This compared to Remedy, Trek makes a bike called a Remedy. It's got 27.5 tires. It's a little more like compact.
Right.
When I get on a Remedy, I feel a lot squirrelier in the air. Yeah, it's a lot easier to get playful in the air.
Yeah.
But like landing, it does feel squirrely, as opposed to when I'm on my really big bike. It's pretty hard to mess up when you're on a big ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was going down, I was trying to go faster, but on certain sections I was, standing up and I almost felt like if I hit a rock wrong, I was just gonna go over
And
the bars.
also weight in our feet. If we're super grounded and heavy in our feet, we can play a little bit and be okay. You know how when you like go to pick up some dogs and they like dead weight on you and they
Yeah.
get extra heavy? You almost want to be like in that dead weight on your feet and then like playing, being dynamic.
Loose.
I don't know if you notice, like anytime we were going up and down things, as we're going down, I'm pushing into my bike.
Mhm.
It's like called pumping.
Right.
But anytime there's like any little thing in the trail, I'm using my body and trying to hold my speed. I'm not locked in here and I'm not locked in here ever. It's dynamic. We're always moving, adjusting with the trail.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I took one little hop on a rock that I saw you take, and I felt like what happened was that all of a sudden I felt like I put my ankles together and I did feel like my bike started to go like that again.
Go
So I
to
feel
the
like I
side.
tightened up too much on the back end where I throw off the back end, and that freaked me out where I didn't want to like do it again.
Can I watch you?
Yeah.
There is a roller up here that is really, really good for getting little airs on. Would you guys guys care if I rode up to the roller?
Yeah.
And kind of watched you guys go over it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like how far up is it so we know when to
Stop.
take it?
Here, we'll ride up a little bit and then I'll tell you guys where to drop from.
Okay.
And I'll videotape you guys too, so we can kind of slow-mo that down and see exactly what's good, what's bad, what we want to change, what we want to keep.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of video analysis.
Yeah. See,
And,
as you can
like,
tell, see.
slowing it down
Yeah.
and like step by step seeing what happens and when it happens
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
There's some riders coming up.
Let them go. Stopping.
Alright. So there's going to be a couple turns and then the roller. I'm going to have you guys count to 70 before you drop, so I have plenty of time to put my bike on the side and get my camera out.
Okay. Bro, this is sick.
Yeah.
So sick. Good idea, man. You're right.
I'm learning a lot of about it, a lot of things I'm doing wrong.
Well, not about doing it wrong, but towards you coming down.
Quick.
Dude, that came out quick.
Dude,
Oh.
I actually got some air on it, but like clean air.
Did you?
Well, I think I did. We'll see the
We'll
footage.
see. It's
doesn't
like what?
lie.
It's like an inch. Awesome! I didn't eat it. Awesome when you eat dirt.
So, I did not realize you guys were hitting it right after each other. So I panned to your landing and I didn't totally get your takeoff.
It's okay.
But let's go through it.
You have a Galaxy also? Nice.
What was that?
You have a Samsung too?
Yeah.
Yeah, same as ours. We have the same
I'm
one.
not like an iPhone girl, man.
There it is. Say it loud. Loud and proud. He has two.
I
have-
like the swipey text, and I know
Yeah.
iPhones do it now, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah, I
know,
have the
loyal.
best
He has a
of both
23. I
worlds.
have the 22.
Nice. All right. So let's slow down through here. You're compressing. I like your position right here. Your head's in a great place. Then you're extending off the lip.
Oh, wow.
And look, you make it all the
Dude,
way
it's like 5 feet of air.
to the
Like
flat.
20 feet, man.
I love how you're spotting your landing.
Yeah.
I loved that. That looked very in control. Did it feel good?
It felt scary.
It felt scary.
It felt like I just was full concentration. Like I did.
The only, I mean, I don't know if I'd even change anything on there. I thought you looked really nice, dude.
Perfect, dude. Get out of my lesson, dude. This is for me now.
Oh, man.
Are the nicest they've ever been.
Okay.
The jumps are very packed, but they are poppy lips.
Blue steel. Yeah.
I was hitting it yesterday and I was landing in the flats on the first jump.
Okay.
So
So when I was my approach and landing, is that similar to how I would take a drop?
yeah.
Really? Okay.
You're not going to be like pulling up as much because you're not jumping, but it's going to be a compression and an extension to de-weight that bike so it doesn't dunk dunk as you're going off the drop.
On a drop. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wanted to see how similar that would be.
It's not super different from a jump.
Okay.
It's just not as much of an extent. I mean, you can take a drop and ollie off of it and like jump it, but just de-weighting your bike is enough to get your bike over.
De-weighting is.
So you have all your weight in your pedals when you're riding, and when you jump and you're trying to get air, if all your weight's there, we're not going to get much air.
Right.
So by de-weighting, it's like when we jump.
Oh, okay,
When we
de-weight.
flex and extend, it takes the weight off of our bike.
Okay, that's de-weight. All right. Okay.
Cool.
So,
And I think we started talking about our approach, takeoff, maneuver, landing, and I didn't complete it. I'm so sorry about that. We started talking approach
Okay.
and how that was the most important part. Our takeoff, we talked about compressing and extending. Now our maneuver in the air, we just want to hold it, keeping our body straight in our position, good and solid. Elbows up, spotting our landing with our eyes, like intense eye contact on that landing, where we want to go. Where you look is so important. Your body just naturally is going to put you there.
Okay.
So if we're hitting a jump and we're looking to the side, there's a great chance our body's going to move or something. So just keeping that head above our bars, elbows up, spotting that landing. So our takeoff, our maneuver, just pulling up and holding it, not wiggling around, not getting scared. And then we're going to eye our landing and we're going to put our bike down and ride away.
Okay. It's
But
kinda
not
like a little
heavy in our
rainbow type
hands.
thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right.
With jumps, a lot of confidence comes from like just knowing that jump. So we'll go through Blue Steel. If you guys want, you can follow me into it,
okay.
or I can go and kind of film you guys on the jumps, and then we can kind of talk on those two jumps.
Yeah.
A thing we can do on Blue Steel, those first two jumps, we can hit them, get off the trail, hike up, and hit them over and over and over again, and just work on those two jumps.
Yeah.
If you
That'd
guys
be cool.
don't
That'd be cool. Yeah.
want to
yeah.
do
That
that
sounds good.
right now,
Yeah.
I can just show you how to do it, or we can just do it once and then later today you guys can take a break and get back out there. But sessioning features is a great way to hit it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Get confident and just really improve.
Yeah. Why don't we
Yeah,
do
that's
that?
a great
yeah.
idea.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's
Cool.
go do that.
All right. Thank you.
How you guys feeling?
Good.
Good.
Awesome. I'm having fun with you guys. Are you guys having fun?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was very informative. A lot of things that I didn't really realize I was doing wrong. There's a lot of things to improve on, so that's good.
Well, this riding is a little different than cross country, I feel like. On those cross country rides, they are shorter bars and your elbows are more down.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like intermediate. I'm not totally sure. I'm not a cross country
Yeah.
girl.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
I'm like totally a downhill
You know what it
girl.
is? It's a lot of chunk. So it's not as flowy as this. It's a lot of chunk, a lot of turns, you know, a lot of like very quick turns, technical terrain type of thing, but that's kind of like what we go through.
Yeah. Have you ridden any OC trails?
No,
Okay.
I honestly try not to leave the mountain. There's a lot of people down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's scary. It's scary. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a
but
jungle.
that's kind of like you get more chunky terrain, a lot more rocks. It's not as nice as like where we hit that little bump right there, the roller, right? And then it's like a nice, you know, trail after that before the next feature.
Yeah.
It's all just like chunk going downhill type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
it's
it's gnarly. You
different.
guys went like Miracle Mile.
No,
Oh.
I don't think so.
Miracle's
You know,
pretty
on
chunky.
West Ridge, what
10 ply,
happened
right?
is I was 2 years ago. I went on Blue Steel. I was looking for Blue Steel, so I went there. But then what happened was that you're supposed to go under the bridge, and I went to the right of the bridge, following like a group of kids. They were young, and I was like, "Oh, they're going to the same place I am," you know. But they
Those
went
kids
to,
are gnarly, man.
I think, Party Wave in West Ridge or something, where I took a berm and I went too low and then like almost got launched off. So I didn't even do the turn. I literally just turned into like really low and then just kind of did this. And I fell to the side and I tried to stop myself, and my ankle just rolled. I thought my ankle was gonna be pointing the opposite direction.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so yeah, I think I'll skip on like the bigger trails for now.
That's when I met him after on the audit.
Yeah,
he was in the boot.
Oh,
Yeah.
my
Yeah, I had a
goodness.
boot for a little while.
Yeah, I've done the same thing.
Yeah,
It's part of learning, man. There's a lot of dues in mountain biking you gotta pay.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
think that was my first berm, and yeah, I just didn't know how to take it, so I kind of just went down and then up. It just completely fell. It was a hard fall.
It'll come.
Yeah,
It's not always an overnight thing. My berm journey, I used to watch girls like slowly going through berms and just, God, if I could just do that. Because I
Yeah.
was just eating it and flying over top and
Yeah.
getting black eyes. And
So are we doing the berms okay?
I think so. We haven't gotten in any big steep berms.
Okay.
So we'll really see what's going on when we get to the steel.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna go in front for the first section,
Okay.
so you guys can kind of see where I'm hitting the berms and the speed I'm taking them
Yeah,
at.
I'm trying to keep an eye on how you're doing
I
it.
look back a lot, so if I feel like I'm going too fast, I will slow down.
Okay.
Just so you guys can really see what I'm
How
doing.
far do you want us to stay behind you?
You
That's
can be wherever you
okay.
want.
All right. Cool.
You guys seem good at using brakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have like glowing rotors.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't mean that in a bad. I just meant like you're not like skidding around.
Yeah.
You
No,
can,
but I do tend to. I feel like I tend to brake too much.
Are you using 2 fingers?
I am using 2 fingers. Yeah.
Try to use one.
One. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using one.
The reason why we want all 3 of these guys on the grips is when we're in a chunky hard section, when we take this finger away, these are the only 2 fingers controlling our bikes. And they're
Yeah.
not very strong. You don't want
Okay.
your life in these 2 fingers' hands. So by adding the middle finger, you have a lot more bike control, but then you still have a lot of brake control with your pointer.
Okay.
I mean, you're an adult, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
The more fingers on the grips,
The more control.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
But I dirt bike too, and I've been with my dirt bike. I use all my fingers on my clutch and my brake because they're so heavy. And yesterday I had to like reteach myself 1 finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's okay.
Okay.
And that might be your handlebar might be a little longer. Like she mentioned, maybe go with a little longer handlebar.
Yeah.
That might help. So. Cool.
You guys got nice bikes, man.
Oh, thank you.
Good setup.
Yeah.
Did that come with the X2? Shop in the back?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it
that's
came
so
with it.
sick.
Well, the only thing I
This is
added
the
to it
basic
was the brakes.
My bike didn't come with an X2 and I got one because they're so sick. They're really
Yeah.
good shocks.
I don't know the difference, but I've been told this one's a really good one. But
It's
yeah, I haven't like ridden anything else.
It's like, in my opinion, the best air shock on the market, and it performs more like a coil, which I love. I think coils
Okay.
are sick.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. I just like the color. That's why I got mine.
All right.
All right.
To start off, just so we don't have to start off pedaling up a hill, I'm gonna say we'll just kind of pop over to the grass right there, look uphill, and then drop in when it's free.
Okay. Go for it.
All right. Go.
No,
Oh.
go for it.
You park at the resort, there's plenty of parking, you go up the chairlift, you have a fantastic time, you come down, and you book it home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Way better than the lake.
We'll do
Yeah.
that. We'll do that. We'll
Cool.
get some ideas. You don't have like an email we can.
I can give you guys my number. Feel
Oh,
free to text.
okay.
All of my students get my number. Anytime you guys have snowboard, mountain bike, or big bear questions, I encourage you to hit me up. If your wives ever think maybe I do want a mountain bike, have them text me. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
I
cool.
like to keep a very open communication.
Okay.
Flow and slowly work your way up.
Okay.
You just gotta be respectful of those features, man. They
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah. So would you suggest the first jump we kind of roll it just to get the hang of like
It's
being on the jump?
poppy. If you're not comfortable with a poppy jump, take it slow.
Okay.
If you are heavy on your hands, you are gonna get bucked. You are gonna feel it. It's not a guaranteed fall if that happens. Sometimes it just feels scary.
Yeah.
But if you push down on those bars, that back end is gonna pop on that
Okay.
lip.
Okay.
But it's completely okay to hit it really slow and just roll over it. I personally, if I'm hitting a new jump I've never hit before and it's big for me, I want to hit it slow and I want to feel that transition, feel what the lip is like before I go full speed.
Okay.
There's people that will hit stuff full speed their first time. I like taking it a little slower.
That's probably like a 50-50 result, right? How long have you been an instructor for?
This is my 5th season.
This
Oh,
season,
nice.
okay.
Do you know why they have the undergarments in here sometimes?
Oh, the bra tree.
Yeah, the broad trees. Is it like the 80s oppression, right? They have that. They said that.
So
Activists.
what I
know
always
activists,
tell
but
my
like-
children
Yeah.
that I'm like, if I have kids that I'm teaching them, I'm always like, oh my God, why is there an array? I always tell them. So adults come up here and there's not a lot of oxygen and they can't think right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But There's not a great explanation.
There's an article on there on single tracks.
Was there
yeah,
about it?
yeah, about like they wanted to make it like it was kind of a statement, but I forgot what the statement was.
Have you guys seen the mask tree?
No.
No.
After COVID, people started throwing masks in a tree, and now there's off tier 2. There's a tree just full of COVID masks.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not for littering, but it's like such a
Yeah.
symbol
funny
of the
thing, right?
times.
It's the liberation again.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole liberation thing.
Where instead of bras, it was like a mask now.
Well, there was a season where they were trying to make us mountain bike with masks on.
What?
Oh man.
You can't breathe. Like it
No.
was too much. They're like teaching snowboarding.
Oh wow.
I teach kids in the winter, and like trying to tell children that are like wearing glasses and they're fogging up, and it's like,
Aw.
sorry, you have to have your
Yeah.
mask on outside. It was hard for sure. I'm so glad masks are done.
Yeah. For 2020, I went to.
Two behind House on the Rock, there's another really beautiful seating area.
Oh, nice. All right, so we're waiting for people to, or
You guys all ready?
yeah.
Ready?
Sure. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. All right.
Let's let these guys tour off and then we'll go behind them.
Okay. Here go, bro. All right.
Yes, record.
Yeah. Cool. Girl has no pads on.
That party wave starts intense, huh?
I broke my fanny pack on my body.
Oh.
Excited.
Yeah, from my other side, I had like my pants were ripped all off because they got pedals. And then that year was when you guys were having the passes that were zip tied to the back of your seat, and it just, I don't know how it got ripped off completely.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
$1,500 fine for Forest Service.
Wow.
Poppy this year, right?
Well, I got.
No, I thought you were going down, man.
Oh my gosh.
I thought you were going down.
Oh
for
my
sure.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's it. That's what we're doing right now. Just a little hop.
So compress and pop.
So these two jumps, since they did get rebuilt, they're really poppy. After this one, the next one is poppy and a little gappy.
A gap. There's a gap. Okay.
It's not like a full gap, but they like dug out the center of the table.
Okay.
How did... They're definitely easier to clear this year than last year for how popular they are. That was cute though.
Yeah. So there's a chance we might case it.
Are you? If you case these, it's very low repercussions.
Exactly.
So very, yeah. If you felt like that was a little too much last lap, we can take it a big step back and we will case it next time, just to like get really comfortable with the jump.
Okay. All right.
So we're gonna redo these, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So whenever you want to hike this section,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
we as soon as you're clear of that jump, you want to pull off and get your bike up here as fast as you can, because people will use this berm right here.
Okay.
Okay.
So you get your bike up and we're gonna just hike up.
Okay. I definitely dial back on that one.
You dialed back a lot, and you landed a little front tire heavy. We extend. We can extend a little more. Was that what happened? The back tire just got a little buck? Because I see your front tire goes down a little early.
Yeah, it does go down.
So here in the air, lift those elbows up a little bit to get those bars up.
Okay.
Just a little bit more of a pull, I think, is going to solve that back tire problem. But love it. And you're eyeing your landing good. I think you landed good. I think your head did get a little in front of the bars on our landing, which probably feels scary.
It does feel scary. Yeah.
But I don't hate it. It's not a bad place to start. When you clear a jump, this isn't terrible. Like if this happened on the landing, it would have been okay. Since we were going a little slower, we cased it, and that's why it felt so bad. But I don't hate it.
Okay.
I like it.
Should I get back more in my seat, behind my seat?
No, I don't think you should go back further.
Okay.
You don't want to like jump like this.
Throw it. I want. Yeah. That's what I'm. That's what I think you mean. But you mean pull the bar up a little bit.
Yeah. Like,
oh, okay.
It's not like a throw yourself back.
Yeah.
It's you're jumping, but you're also lifting.
Lifting.
As you jump.
Okay.
Lift.
But I feel like if I lift, I don't see the ground. Yeah. I mean, if I lift up, I'm going to see sky.
Well,
Yeah.
you're not.
I kind of want to see spot my landing too at the same time. So it's
I
kind
want
of.
you to watch what I do right now.
Okay.
Did my head go up at all?
Oh yeah. Okay.
You can be spotting that landing and still lifting.
Okay.
What would be really scary is to go woo.
Yeah.
So you definitely don't want your head thrown around. A lot of the concept of mountain biking, our suspension and our body are that we're moving up and down with the trail, which is creating a smooth path for our head. So as all this chunkiness and movement's going down on our body, our head should just have a nice thing.
Nice arc.
Over a jump, our head should just have a nice arc while our body's doing all the work.
Yeah. Okay. What about Senor?
All right.
I feel like I
Our timing
Recoil.
is
feel
a
like I
little
absorbed the,
Yeah.
the jump rather than taking it.
That is exactly what happened here. So off the lip, you're sucking yourself up, which instead of popping your bike up, you're kind of scrubbing the jump right there.
Because I didn't jump up, right?
Yeah. So see, you kind of did like a horseback rider thing where you kind of like
Absorb the jump.
sucked
Yeah.
into the jump. Little more pop with your legs. It's okay if your body is leaned forward, but Like, and your head's in a perfect spot. But do you see how low you get off the lip? Which is a comfort thing. Like, it is very human of us to get low when we're up high and feel a little nervous.
Yeah, I did feel that I absorbed the jump more than try to get up on the, or like push myself up.
But then that's just that muscle memory.
Yeah.
Just doing a little
The
jump.
jump. Okay. Try it again?
Yeah. Okay. Good? Okay. Wait, wait, 2 guys. Okay. Phew. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think there's something, I'm doing something wrong.
I think instead of pulling, you pushed. Let's check the footage. So we're low, our head's in a good spot.
I didn't pop.
Yeah, we didn't pop. And then that back tire bucked.
Yeah, it bucked, yeah.
So that's exactly what happened there. You were very compressed.
Yes.
And then
but
you
I
kept
didn't
compressed,
kept it
and that
compressed
back
and it bucked.
tire booked you. But
Yeah, saved it.
way to save it, man. Like, that was, give me some.
Oh, jeez.
That
I
was,
saw that. I saw you just going like
woo!
Yeah.
Dude, but like, sick nollie,
Uh-huh.
nose bonk,
You totally meant
nose
that.
bonks all
You meant
day.
that.
That's
You
a
meant
sick
that.
trick.
Yeah, that's a sick trick. That was totally intentional.
Yeah, you
man.
meant that, for
Like,
sure.
honestly, this is a sick nose bonk.
Dude.
Send that lyrics at the end of the day. And then, by the way,
And then right here, we did pop a little
you
bit.
did pop. You popped on that one.
Yeah, I
liked-
felt like I did try to like do like a little jump.
We're still very here though.
So low. Okay.
I think you're very tall for your bike.
Okay.
You're a tall guy. I think
Yeah.
if you were on an XL, you might be a little more comfortable in the bike park. That being said, I think your bike's perfect for cross country and doing your thing.
Playful. It's more squirrely.
Well, it's just gonna get a new bike then. It is what it is. My instructor told me
Yeah,
so. Sorry,
you
babe.
got to.
It's on video.
Sorry, babe.
It's on video.
They got it on video.
Write you a prescription
Yeah, so
for
If I
a new
want to be
bike.
safe, I have to get a bigger
See,
bike.
Dr. Julie says
Yeah, gotta get a new,
new
bike.
bike. Okay, yeah.
Carbon, like
Yeah.
a $15,000
For safety.
pivot.
Safety for safety reasons, right?
Yeah.
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 I like it. I like it.
What do you reckon? Yeah.
True,
A
like
Trek slash.
nice expensive stuff performs better, and in my opinion it's way safer.
Yeah.
Like,
It saved my ass.
yeah, man. Good to drop in as far from the jumps as possible.
Yeah.
That way you can look up and really see how much time you have.
Okay.
Because people hitting those at full speed, if we're just starting out, they're going to be on us in a second.
Yeah.
If we ever have a faster rider behind us, where it's safe, we want to pull over and let them pass.
Yeah,
Okay.
we tend to do that.
If you guys have somebody behind you, if you just yell out rider, I'll pull over at the next safest spot.
Okay.
Okay.
I see one person coming.
There's
3, yeah.
4, 5 maybe. Oh no, they're going the other way.
They're coming.
This guy in the white's pretty fast coming. So I'm gonna say after
Jeez.
this third dude, we'll drop, okay?
Yeah. was good. I kind of controlled it a little better than I thought.
Awesome.
But
The rest of it's less poppy than this first two.
yeah, but the speed was good. I just kept in mind that I wanted to like pop, and then damn the consequences. Then if it land, I land. You know, like before, I don't want to get bucked again.
Yeah.
So I'm concentrating more on popping before the lip, and then even at a lower speed.
That's perfect.
Because I was
love that.
because the first one, I was popping too fast. I was popping, but I was going too fast, too much speed, and that'll take me higher than I thought.
Yeah.
I was too airborne, but
I got one good in.
yeah,
I got one.
yeah, nice.
I felt I did like I popped. I kind of just did this,
Yeah.
and well, I'm sure it wasn't a lot there, but I got up and then landed nicely.
And you felt comfortable.
Yeah, I felt really comfortable
That
because it
is
wasn't like
huge, dude.
a huge motion or anything. It really was just letting the jump kind of do its thing and just assisting with the little.
But I buzzed my butt though.
Yo.
So I did get behind the just maybe out of fear
And the next jump, I did a backflip
of
on
bonking it.
You were just in the back doing threes.
Yeah. So I got a little butt buzz.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. I got butt buzz.
Oh, the second bridge at Sky Park on the jump line.
Yeah.
I buzz my butt every single time
Yeah.
on it, and it just drives me nuts.
It's startling.
There was one time I buzzed my butt, and then I punched the tree on the left.
Wakes you
Oh,
up.
you did? Yeah, wakes you up. He's like, whoa. It's like Daniel? What are you doing back there?
It's like silly because I know it's gonna happen, and
Yeah.
it still like freaks me out every time.
Yeah.
So if you guys ever do want to hit Party Wave,
Yeah.
right there is where you're gonna come down to here, so you can avoid the huge jumps.
Oh, here?
Yeah. So instead of taking the paver turn, if you guys want to play on Party Wave, I highly suggest
You get off and come.
avoiding Muscle Beach right now.
Okay.
It's
Muscle Beach, what do you mean?
so Muscle Beach is the section that Party Wave gets into after this.
Okay.
If you want, let's go up there and then we'll stop and I can explain it a little better when we're up there.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So, last year, none of this stuff was here. So this, you can kind of see it better. If you're on Blue Steel, you cannot get to the bridge for Muscle Beach. And if you're on Party Wave, you're on Party Wave through all of this. They have like ropes up and everything. The first three jumps are pretty similar to last year. Then they get very, very, very big. So,
Avoid that.
yeah.
Okay.
We'll stop at the next pull out. If you guys are good with that.
Yeah.
And you guys can kind of peek in on what's going on over there.
Okay.
It's exciting. It's big. It's crazy.
You guys are like, this is different.
It's weird.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
Alright. If you guys want to.
I'm gonna take a look at this drone.
It's right there. It's giant. Not yet. Give me a couple weeks.
I know, I saw it for the first time today. I was like, well, I don't know.
I did it a few times yesterday, and she is so big when you're coming into her. It looks like you're gonna smack into her.
I'm just afraid of Casey.
It's not fun to case. I
No.
know from experience.
No, it seems like a real hard landing.
All right. How do you guys feel about hip jumps?
What jumps?
Hip jumps?
Oh, hip. I'm not sure.
So we've got one right over there. If you guys want.
Sure.
Have you guys hit them before?
No.
I'm gonna have you guys follow me up. We don't have to get any crazy air or anything. We're just gonna go up the takeoff and then go down the landing.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
there's gonna be a little bar movement there. So you're going up on one side, coming down the other.
Okay.
And we'll take it super mild.
You don't hop off of the side, hop off of it, do you? Or just you don't hop off of it, do you? Like from one transfer from one side to the
When
other?
you're more comfortable, yes, you will jump
'Cause-
off the
whoa,
takeoff
that guy almost.
and then land in the landing. So
Whoa.
let me use my hand.
Oh, that guy just nearly manualed all the landing.
Did you see that?
Yeah, that was gnarly.
I mean, it's scary to even attempt it. So like mad props to anybody
Yeah, anybody that's
going
yeah.
for it. It's. Did you guys see the moon boot last year?
The
It's
what?
like our big 40-foot jump on Westridge.
No.
That I feel like makes the moon boot look easy.
Really?
If you go look at where the takeoff is
I'll
on
actually
it,
go look at it now that you mention it.
it's really crazy. I'm gonna go look too.
You okay?
Because she's still really.
Look at that.
So this is what I was saying aboard reception.
Oh man. And the guy that jumped and landed on the manual, that's nice.
Oh, so
Okay.
there were dudes doing like no hands, no feet.
I bet, yeah. I mean, you guys probably have so many pros coming over here.
Oh, I think this guy's gonna be. For
Yeah,
they're fun.
yeah. Because
The geometry
you're light,
is
yeah.
really cool
Oh,
on
really?
them. Like it's a really low seat, really high bars. It's like.
I could slack mine out a little more.
Are you sure? 'Cause
Have you
it
sat on a
seemed
downhill
it
bike
was pretty
before?
good size.
not that.
If when we're done, if you want to sit on one of the rentals just to see what it
What
feels,
feels
like,
like, yeah.
Well, yeah, ask her.
it's a
ask her if you
completely
can
different
try it out.
geometry,
Yeah.
and it's
You
like
don't obviously pay for it. and then
waist, like
try it out
stand
and
stout
ask her
fork.
like if,
Yeah.
if you do need a
It's
cut, like,
cool.
obviously she
Well,
can
they did say that this the
'Cause I
fork
felt like the 16
can
was
has more
way too
degrees
high.
out, and the bottom bracket
yeah,
can
try
get
to-
That'll
can
make it
drop
more
it.
stable, man. You mess up on a jump and your forks stand stout.
I might swap it right now. I could do that. But
Oh, perfect.
If you
Yeah,
do
I mean,
make any
get it and
changes
then
to the
see, like, if
geometry,
you
take
tell
it
her-
very easy.
If
Get
not,
used
you
to
come
it.
back to get it smaller, like, are they able to adjust it, you know?
like right now it's in the middle setting.
We all ready?
Yeah. Wait, let me do you want to go?
All right, let's hit it.
Oh, I can't do this. I didn't take the hip.
That's okay.
I took the left. I was.
Quite as high as you.
Yeah.
The hip is really intimidating.
Yeah.
But you don't have to. Did you see how I just kind of rolled up and rolled down?
Yeah.
Whenever you feel up to it, that's how you want to first approach it.
Okay.
Just nice, mild, get up, and then ride down the next side.
I recorded you, so
Perfect.
so at lunch I'm gonna look at it again. So.
Yeah, I went about like halfway.
I loved it. I love that you went for it. That's so sick.
Yeah.
And you rode down the landing, which was perfect.
Yeah.
That broken leg story kind of psyched me out a little bit, to be honest with you. I didn't want my leg dangling.
I was scared of that thing for a while too, but that happens from just incorrect technique.
Yeah, yeah.
Just like trying to send the low part thinking it's safer, where it's just gonna pop you up and land you in not a good landing.
Yeah.
So you want to use that side of the hip as you're landing.
So turtle is kind of like something we're kind of familiar with now. I mean, unless what you say, what they changed this year?
Turtle's pretty much the same.
Okay.
There is a lot of loose stuff. They
Okay.
haven't put in a ton of work on turtle. We bought Snow Valley this year, so a lot of our trail crew guys went over there. We're kind of like all one now.
Yeah.
So since our trail crew guys, we don't have a ton, and they're doing all the Snow Valley stuff and all the stuff here. Turtle's not quite ready yet.
I'm gonna stay close to you, so don't worry. Pull off, pull off. Pull off when you can.
After this berm, we got a nice pull out.
Okay, nice after this berm, pull out. Ooh.
Guys, we're gonna wait right here. Alright, so we have Ryder behind us.
Yeah.
That's our stop. You guys see those rocks right there where the drop is?
Rocks? Oh yeah.
So we can use those rocks to give ourselves a little pop and jump into the drop.
Okay.
If you guys are comfortable with it.
Try.
How you feeling?
Good. I didn't quite see maybe I just missed them. I didn't quite see like where I could get a little like a.
You're gonna have two right up.
Okay.
And then this right here, yeah. See how we just did a little pop on the rock? You don't have to get 30 feet of air. Just get those tires a little bit off. Just getting used to leaving the ground and landing into a drop.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sure he's gonna do it too. Little pop. Woo. Big pop.
He looked like he got bucked.
I expect you guys to do it just like that.
Okay.
So whenever you stop here, we just want to look up there with riders coming in. Climb ourselves good. Hey girl, your helmet's undone. Oh, thank you. a drop like that scare you guys at all?
No, I mean,
Maybe popping off of it.
popping off of it does.
We've been through this drop. This is right in front of where there's like the little rollers where I ate it. So we're familiar with this.
Cool. Let's take those rollers a little slower. Last year they were very close together, almost made to be a double. So if you hit it fast, it was intended to land on the second roller. This year, I don't know if they're much different, but I think they're a little chiller than they were last year.
Okay. So maybe why don't you go first? I'll follow you guys, so that way you can see what he's doing on the rollers. Maybe.
Elbows up. That's the only
Elbows
thing
up.
I change. On those berms, you're kind of tucked in here. I would just get them out a little more.
Okay.
Even though it feels weird.
You got this.
You got a couple bikers.
Yeah. Let's wait.
Let them come through.
Yeah.
Busy.
I know.
Oh, we got our patrollers. What up, Cam? You.
Right here? Yep. This whole area right here is called Twisted Spoke. It's a wave off for
Alright, guys,
sweep
so
on Miracle.
closest here.
What's up, Yuli?
What up? Hey.
Right. Daniel.
You guys want to go down and check out the downhill bikes real quick?
Yeah.
We'll take small under down.
Okay.
That'll spit us right out of the academy.
Cool.
Have you guys ever done this before?
I think so. It's like there's little hills, right? Little bumps.
Yeah, just like a little trail ride. But that way we don't have to go all the way that way and then walk all the way back to the academy.
Okay. Cool.
And we'll let you guys sit on some downhill bikes and just see what that's all about.
Yeah. I got some air on those bumps. Looks different. Like these baby ones I could totally hit. Oh, look, but. Ooh. I think baby steps for me. I think I. Nice.
Oh man.
See how much trouble I'm in. Not that much trouble.
This thing was really crowded today. It's opening day. Yeah. You have a nice office here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get anxiety when I'm inside.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, you wouldn't last a day with us.
Alright, you guys want to go check out some bikes?
Yeah.
If you guys are ever interested too, you can do a downhill rental, then you guys don't even have to bring your bikes up. And like, we got some brand spanking new intense downhill bikes that are so nice.
Oh, the Intense, yeah.
Oh my god, I want one so bad. And they're
Yeah.
carbon and they're big. We have XLs that would fit you.
Yeah.
Let's go check those out.
Yeah. Doctor's orders. Yeah. Thinking about it, it's kind of right. The bike does kind of look a little small on you. Yeah.
I'm gonna grab you guys some bikes out.
Okay.
Very informative.
What'd you think? I think it was worth it, dude. Totally. Like,
Huh?
I think it was totally worth it.
Dude,
Like, I can't.
100%.
Right?
Hey, do we tip her?
I think we could. I'll throw in a. How much you can tip her? 10? Do you have a 10 spot?
Oh, I don't have my wallet with me. I was gonna ask her if we can bend it.
Yeah. Yeah. Why don't we do that? We tip her 10,
What do you want to do?
10 each,
10, 20?
or how do you want to do it? What do you think?
Yeah, I think 20 each.
20? Okay. Why don't you give her a 20 bill right now?
You got 20?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I'll Venmo you later.
Yeah. For sure.
She just goes away.
I'll be like, can we give you a tip? Yeah, what's that? Here you go. I'll say, like, it was totally great today, but can we give you a tip?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's like, yeah, what's
Just
up?
one little tip. or
Yeah, can I give you a little tip?
Hey, does your phone have a
Venmo?
service?
Yeah, I think so.
Can I borrow your phone?
Yeah. That's 20.
Something right here. It's not a.
Maybe.
It just says SOS only.
Oh, really? Let me see if I can send.
Yeah, it's not. It's weird. A dead spot.
I have 4G. Yeah, no way, I might be dead. Let's see if it sends.
Oh yeah, it's up there.
Oh yeah, it's sending, dude.
Yeah, let me borrow your phone.
Yeah,
Mine's
yeah,
like,
go for it, bro.
Hey, it's me. My phone doesn't have reception right now. You called me? Did she say why? Oh, okay. Yeah, because I mean, when we ordered, it was like 51 a grand.
We're gonna walk over there, but figure it out.